season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I'm sure coach or play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play action on 1st. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Another carry for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Kamara on to send it away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Panthers football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on 1st down. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have it on 2nd and short. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taking a deep shot here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Second and 10 now. Rolling left, buying some time. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Brooks. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. He'll look to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Camarda on to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Again, left side, here's Robinson. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
From the 16. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Panthers with a chance to add to their lead. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 43. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. At the 20. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running to the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Getting right back to it after that interception. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing now from the gun. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Trevin Wallace has it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked him. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
A really good point. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Camarda on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to Jalen Polk. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a throw. This one finds Polk. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Running left is Robinson. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He's got room to roam here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On second down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. Third down run with Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Panthers have possession to start the 4th. This one looking pretty well decided already. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Brooks. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. He'll throw it. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers keep running away with this. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Now Camarda on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 27. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 27. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Back to throw now. That's caught for the 1st. And that one's going to move the chain.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
taken in by Harrison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Gets this one to Harrison. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first. Throwing it again here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Setting up a throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.